I am in Saudi Arabia and I have made a lot of videos concerning Saudi Arabia and how to move here as a health worker. But there have been two questions I have been unable to answer in my videos, which are what about other health workers apart from doctors and nurses, and the second being what about other Middle Eastern countries apart from Saudi Arabia. Why this is so is because I really don't have much information about this. But the good news today is that in today's video I am answering both questions, as you can now move to Oman in an easier way as a doctor, nurse, pharmacist or medical lab scientist. But they have some requirements you have to meet or else you will not be eligible. Your request to work there will be turned down, sadly. So stick around to the end of the video to find this out. I'm so excited! And you should be also. So let's not waste further time and start this video. We cannot start this video without me at least giving you some reasons why you should consider Oman. The Middle East is a very beautiful place to be. We don't understand a lot of things about the Middle East, and now coming made me to see a lot of good things. I would encourage anybody I care about and anybody that is interested to come over. It's beautiful. Oman is one of them, one of the Gulf countries, and according to Forbes, it has the third strongest currency in the world. That's just behind Kuwait and Bahrain. To give you an idea, the British pound is number 5 and the euro is number 8. The US dollar is actually number 10. So you understand, the economy is really doing well. Another thing is that it's a very peaceful country and the economy is being driven by tourism and trade, despite the fact that yes, there are oil reserves, but trade is boosting the economy a lot and they are in need of health workers. That's why you need to come and enjoy from the benefits of this. And I'm not in Oman, I'm in Saudi Arabia, and I can beat my chest and tell you that their packages seem more enticing. So for any health worker that wants to move over to Oman, I will simplify it into 3 steps. There are more detailed videos that I can direct you to. I have someone that works there and understands this thing better, so he has done a lot. His link will be in the description box. You can visit his channel and he has more detailed videos about Oman. I just want to make this simple so that you have an idea and it will guide you properly if you're interested to start the process. And it's for all health workers, doctors, nurses, pharmacists, and medical lab scientists. So for other health specialties, you could check the site and the link, or you can have access to the main guy. He will give you more details about that. The 3 steps are in this fashion. The first is you have to sit for the professional exams and pass. The second step is you have to verify your credentials. And the third step is you have to apply for a job. So the first step is verification of credentials. And the company in charge of that is Data Flow, similar to other Middle Eastern countries. So what you do is that you pay a fee. The details of everything will be in the description below. Check, there will be a PDF in which you can access these things. And they usually ask for documents. I had given a more detailed information about the requirements for the Prometric screening in a video I did about steps to come to Saudi Arabia, so you could check that to find them out. And the materials are also there in the description box. The link is in the description box. So after you screen that and you're successful, the next thing is to try to book for an exams which you write. And initially it has been the Prometric company has been in charge of Omani Medical Board Examination. The OMSB, the Omani Medical Specialty Board, had handed this contract to Prometric to evaluate candidates, and those that pass could be eligible for licensure and eventual practice. However, now the good news I've come with is that from general practitioners, nurses, pharmacists, and medical lab scientists, you do not need to write the Prometric exam. There's another company that the OMSB had given this contract to, called the Pearson VUE, that you could now register with and write the exams. And there are 2 centers in Nigeria. That means if you're a general practitioner, you don't need to write the Prometric exams and for other health workers to just register with Pearson VUE and write in either Lagos or Kaduna State. I'm from Kaduna State, so I'm very excited about this. If Lagos is too far for you or you're in the north, you could just go to Kaduna to write it, and then you could also go to Lagos to write it instead of traveling to Ghana. That's very great. It makes it more accessible. It reduces a lot of cost for you, and you could just sit down and write the exams. Then immediately after that, once you pass, whether it's the Prometric or the Pearson VUE exams, you now book for a Viva, which will be like an oral exams. And another good news about that is that it's a remote exams. So far as you have stable internet, you don't need to travel for the Viva. You have the exams either via Zoom or Microsoft Teams, and you're good to go. If you pass and you're eligible, you can now apply for a job. And the jobs broadly are either you work with hospitals with the Ministry of Health, or you work with private hospitals. It depends. Everything has its package. And for the private hospitals, it varies from hospital to hospital. So there are no fixed requirements and incentives. That will be between you and the hospital you are interested in working with to negotiate the terms and conditions. But for the Ministry of Health, it's more secure, but the downside to it is that they have windows for recruitment. So it might take a longer time. After you've passed, you might have to wait till they are recruiting before you get a job. Unlike the private hospitals that are pretty straightforward, there are always hospitals that are looking for health workers. So that's basically it. For more details, you check the link in my description box, and you get them. You also have a contact to someone that I know that works there that will guide you properly in this. I hope this is very interesting enough. I'm very excited, and I hope you utilize this opportunity. Then a very important thing I needed you to notice that there are some criteria that has to be met for you to be eligible to get a job in Oman. And the first one is that you must not be more than 45 years. And then the second thing is that you must be negative to HIV, hepatitis B, and hepatitis C. The third criteria will be that you have to have at least 3 years post housemanship or internship to be eligible. And the fourth requirement is that you should have graduated from a Russian school, a Ukrainian school, or a Chinese school. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but they don't take graduates from these schools. So if you've not met any of this, I'm sorry. As much as this will have been a good news for you, you're not really eligible for this. Take heart. There are other places that don't mind this at all, so you could try them in other places, but most Middle Eastern countries have similar requirements when it comes to recruiting health workers. So what do you think? Is there anything I've left out? Are there questions? My contacts are in the description. You could just reach out to me via my email or social media platform. I will answer you as soon as possible. Thank you, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.